When people hear the phrase, almost 60 years old, most immediately imagine fatigue, slow gait, endless conversations about pressure, and the phrase, the age is not the same anymore. But then a man appears who breaks all these stereotypes with his appearance. Today we are talking about Eduard Novikov. He'll turn 60 next year, but if you meet him for the first time, you're unlikely to give him more than 40. And the most amazing thing is that plastic surgery, expensive procedures, or some unique genetics are not behind this. His youth is the result of habits that are available to almost everyone, but which most people have ignored for years. And many of these things are so simple, which is why people underestimate their impact on health, appearance, and the rate of aging. Watch the video to the end and you will learn its unobvious secrets of youth. So, let's get started. Eduard's training is not an attempt to compete with the young. It's a way of telling the body, this world still needs me strong. Strength training supports testosterone levels, improves blood circulation, and even affects cognitive function. There are studies showing that regular exercise reduces the risk of dementia and age-related memory loss. That is, when a person goes to the gym after 50, he trains not only the body, but also the ability to stay clear, fast, and alive. But there is one more important point. People who exercise in adulthood rarely look extinct, because movement is the opposite of aging. Aging like stagnation. He loves the sofa, the same days, the absence of new sensations. And sport constantly creates a little stress for the body, which forces it to adapt and update itself. This is why active people often look younger than their passport. The next secret is that he looks after himself. Skin, hair, and appearance care. And it is a huge mistake of society to suggest to men that self-care after a certain age is supposedly useless or ridiculous. Actually, appearance is not about vanity. It's about self-esteem. When a person stops taking care of himself, the brain gradually assumes a new role. I'm already old. And it begins to manifest itself in everything. In gait, clothes, manner of speaking, even in energy levels. And when a man continues to take care of himself, wear stylish clothes, take care of his skin and hair, it's as if he doesn't allow himself to psychologically move into the category of living out. And here is a very interesting biological moment, is stress ages the face more than the sun. Constant tension, fatigue, and the inner feeling that life has already passed are reflected on the skin faster than any age. And people who continue to enjoy themselves, their reflection, and their style retain a completely different facial expression. They frown less, live less in a state of chronic tension, and it really affects how they look. Eduard's style is a part of his youth. Many people after 50 start dressing as if they want to disappear. Boring colors, faceless things, complete indifference to themselves. But clothes don't just affect your appearance, they change your inner state. When a person follows a style, his posture, gait, and energy change. He feels differently in society and perceives his own age differently. The confidence that a well-groomed appearance gives directly affects the psychological state, and it affects health and aging. Youth does not begin with a face, but with a person's attitude towards himself. Another powerful factor of his youth is his relationship with his wife, and it goes much deeper than just family happiness. They walk together, travel, spend time with each other, and many people underestimate how much this affects their health. Loneliness ages a person faster than bad habits. This has already been confirmed by studies and observations of doctors around the world. When a person is emotionally isolated, the level of chronic stress increases. Cortisol increases, sleep worsens, and inflammatory processes in the body become stronger. And chronic inflammation is one of the main mechanisms of aging. The support of a loved one acts differently. When you have a partner with whom you can share your life, your brain works more calmly. A person experiences stress more easily, gets less fixated on problems, and retains an interest in life longer. That's why happy couples often age more slowly. They keep laughing, moving, discussing plans, traveling, and plans for the future are generally one of the most underestimated signs of youth. But the most unexpected secret of Eduard Novikov is his love for a cat. Someone might grin now and think, well, what does a cat have to do with it? But in fact, animals have a tremendous impact on humans. When a person strokes an animal, the level of cortisol, a stress hormone, decreases. The level of oxytocin increases, which is associated with a sense of calm and affection. People with pets often have lower anxiety levels and even better cardiovascular health. But there is an even deeper reason. Animals bring a person back to a state of presence. Cats don't think about loans, age, or other people's opinions. They live in the moment. And the people next to them involuntarily begin to slow down internally, feel less nervous, feel more about life here and now. And chronic anxiety is one of the most powerful accelerators of aging. In general, if you look at the life of Eduard Novikov in its entirety, it becomes clear. His youth is not just a secret, it's a system. He's not trying to rejuvenate himself. He just doesn't betray life. He continues to move, take care of himself, love, travel, take care of loved ones, and enjoy simple things. And this is what distinguishes people who age beautifully from those who begin to fade too early. Because real youth is not the absence of wrinkles. It is the absence of an inner rejection of life. There are people in their 30s who are already tired of everything. And there are people almost 60 years old who have more fire in their eyes than many young people. And perhaps the main conclusion from the story of Eduard Novikov lies in one simple thought. The body remains young for a very long time if a person continues to behave like a living person and not like a person who has given up on himself in advance. Age begins to destroy us much faster at the moment when we ourselves begin to agree with old age. Friends, what do you think about this man? Write your opinion in the comments. If this video was useful to you, then please like it and share the link with those who might find it particularly useful. We also recommend watching this video, which has now appeared on your screen.